Hi guys, welcome to Just Trying to Help a Sister Out in Ndani Phases Season 2, the finale review. And guys, yeah, the season is over. Imagine that. I remember the first episode and me contemplating doing the reviews of Season 2. But anyway, here we are, the finale, Episode 10. Episode 10 slash the finale didn't pan out the way I thought it would, and I will get to that. But let's run through the episode from start to finish, right? At the beginning, we see Suki and Tunde at the dining table, eventually or ultimately having that conversation about their relationship and how it makes, or whether it makes their partners feel uncomfortable. And Tunde squashes Suki's suspicions about there being any reason for concern or any reason to worry about how close they are and how it may affect Wande or Jeje, as expected. But I still suspect two of them. Maybe in season 3 we'll see how their friendship materializes or turns into something else. What I did notice about Tunde is how happy and high-spirited she was in this episode. I think Tunde is cool with whatever she did with Priye, as long as Priye isn't disturbing her on the phone. And I think she doesn't have any intentions of telling Jeje that she cheated on him with Priye. And one thing that kind of disappointed me about this finale was we didn't get the full story of what actually happened between Tunde and Priye, because ultimately we do know that something happened, but I thought that by the end of the season they'd tell us or they'd show us what actually happened or transpired between Priye and Tunde. We didn't get to see that. Anyway, they moved on from that scene to Tunde, Jeje, and Tunde's mom having a conversation. I think they revealed to Tunde's mom that they were trying to work it out and they're back together, and she's happy, and she calls Jeje's mom to say that the engagement is back on, and it's not, the engagement isn't back on, they're just dating and they're trying to figure things out. But and then from there, yes, the main scene, the meat of the matter was with Suki and Wande in the office playing cards as usual. That Wande girl and cards should have been great in the Big Brother house, because they play board games and cards and whatnot in the Big Brother house. She would have been fantastic in that house. But anyway, they're playing cards, and Suki tells Wande that he's thinking of moving out of the flat. And she actually says, no, it's not that serious. You don't need to move out. I was surprised by that. I thought she'd be happy, and I thought that's what she wanted. But she says, no, you don't need to move out. And my mind instantly went to Naomi in episode 1, because Naomi did suggest to Suki that he should move out of the flat. Although Naomi suggested that because Ini was coming around so much. But Suki thought it wasn't such a big deal, so he dismissed it. But now, when it's Tunde that's the issue or the reason behind him wanting to move out, he actually thinks it's a good idea and he's considering moving out. It's just a bit painful. I really liked Naomi, and it feels like Naomi walked so that Wande could run. But hey, it is what it is. We'll see whether, if in season 3, Suki actually does move out. I don't think he will. But the really interesting thing that happened in the finale was that Wande gets up, goes to use the bathroom for what appears to be a very long time, and Ini comes in. And she says, first of all, Suki is shocked, and she says she's not there for, work purposes, and she begins to pour her heart out to Suki about how she misses him and how she loves him. And she said she was outside for 2 hours, and she saw his car in the driveway, and she knew he was there. She had been in the car for 2 hours before summoning up the courage to come inside to talk to him. Why doesn't Suki see that this babe is mental? She is not stable. She is not stable. And the way the music changed the moment she walked into the room, that was a nice touch. I was like, yes, they are finally going to tell us and show everyone that Ini is cuckoo. But anyway, she says what she says, and as usual, Suki falls for it. And I don't know why he didn't stand up and leave that place instantly, because we all knew where that was going, and he should have known as well. When somebody is telling you that they have feelings for you and she's so persuasive and whatnot, and ultimately she's going to make a move, he just sat there and let everything happen. She kissed him, he kissed her back. Ini, right? This is another thing that disappointed me about the finale. At the end of the day, at the end of the season, we now don't know what Ini's motivation is. We don't know why Ini acts the way she does. She clearly has no regard for Suki, no regard for Gbubemi, and no regard for Wande at all, who was in the toilet while she was there making moves on Wande's boyfriend. So Ini seems to have no moral compass. Fine. Why? It wasn't revealed to us in this season. Why? What's the issue? What is wrong with Ini? What motivates her to be so reckless with everyone's feelings and to be acting so erratic? And on this show, I think the hero and the anti-hero, or the hero and the nemesis, is Suki himself, because he keeps on putting himself in these uncomfortable situations. He sat there and let Ini bamboozle him, and I just don't understand how this guy operates. His girlfriend was in the restroom. She was probably going to walk in on them at any point, and that's how the episode actually ended, with, you know, the door handle kind of like moving, showing that somebody was coming into the room, probably Wande. He disrespected her by, you know, doing what he was doing right there and then with Ini while his girlfriend was in the other room or in the restroom. The guy throughout this season has disappointed me, has fallen my hand, has blown my mind, and I just want to wring Suki's neck. The only time that Suki impressed me this season was when, in last week's episode, Ini tried to have a conversation with him in the living room, and, you know, Wande wanted to be, you know, do the responsible thing and give them a bit of privacy, and Suki said no. You know, anything that she can say to me, she can say to both of us. That was the only time that Suki impressed me this season. Every other episode, I felt like just... But yeah, so that... It was a bit of, if I'm being honest, I wasn't that impressed for it being a finale. It was a good season. Episodes were shorter than last season, and they apparently filmed in a shorter amount of time than they did last season. I mean, the curse of the sequel, right? The part twos or sequels to, you know, a first edition of something, especially movies and TV shows, tend to not do as well as the first part. So as far as sequels go, I think it was just all right. I wish the finale revealed a lot more and there were more cliffhangers to make me look forward to season 3. But generally, looking at the entire season, it was a good season. It was a decent season. I wish episodes were longer. There are just little things here and there that I wish were different, but hey. Plus, the creative direction, or the direction generally, was different from, for those of you who don't know, Kayode Kasum, he directed the first season. Kayode Kasum, for those of you who don't know who he is, he directed Sugar Rush, you know, which came out last December, the hit film Sugar Rush, but he didn't direct season 2. The person who did direct season 2 was Michael Akinrogunde, who, you know, some of you might know him. He won a big award a couple of years ago. I can't remember the name of the movie, but he directed this season. He did a good job, but I missed the look and feel of season 1. But it was still a good season. If you look at season 2 independently and you don't compare it to season 1, it's, with the exception of the short episodes, season 2 was actually a good season. I look forward to a lot more character development and maybe like revelation about their motivations and whatnot of each of the characters, or the main characters at least, in season 3. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the Vox Pops, which I was a part of, you know, at the end of the episodes. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about this episode, the finale, as well as the entire season of Phases Season 2. Let me know in the comment section below. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching most, if not all, of the reviews I've done this season, all 10 of them. A big shout out to the Ndani TV team. Thank you for letting me be a part of Phases Season 2 by, you know, doing the Vox Pop thing at the end of each episode. And yeah, we're looking forward to Season 3. Fingers crossed it comes out soon, or, well, fingers crossed the world gets back to a place where we can all function efficiently. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video for the final time this season, please do me a favor by clicking on the like button underneath the video and, you know, giving this video a like. I would really appreciate it, and consider subscribing to my channel as well. I don't just do content like this. I also do personal finance and investment videos. So please have a look around on my channel and subscribe to my channel for that purpose. And if you do subscribe, do remember to turn on the notifications bell and to also set it to all so that you're notified every time I put out a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for being with me all 10 weeks of Ndani Phases Season 2. And hopefully I'll see you guys real soon, or at least I'll see you by God's grace on Wednesday. Take care.